10 years ago, Hackney Council had a strapline, Destination Dalston, where they promoted bars, clubs and all the activity, because as we all know, nightlife kickstarts regeneration, brings in fashion and tech and young people and new activities, and basically it's a great news story. It brings eyes on the street, it lights things up, and anyone who's nostalgic for Hackney of 25 years ago was never really there. So they had that strapline and that was all good, and it became a bit like silly even, that even on TV people used to make jokes about Shoreditch and Hackney and how trendy it was, and you think, well, good news story really. And then what happens is they have a consultation where they say they basically want to embark on a curfew across the borough, and any new clubs are not considered appropriate. And without going into all the details, we said, what do you mean? And they said, well, the residents have had enough. And we said, well, what does that mean? What residents and who? They've had enough urine and vomit everywhere, noise. And we're like, well, what residents? And they didn't really want to engage, and we said, okay. And what we did was we worked together with a number of different people, local residents, organisations, venues, clubs, but artists, all sorts of people, to say, what do we all actually really think about that? And we basically, there was a campaign launch called We Love Hackney, which within about 2.5 or 3 weeks engaged about 5,500 people to challenge the consultation and actually say one of the reasons they either live or move to Hackney and the things they love about Hackney was the nightlife. The fact that it brings together a whole range and ecosystem of different activity, shines a light on it, creates jobs for young people, basically all good. Now what happened was the Deputy Mayor for Hackney, Sophie Linden, got 2,200 votes. And we got, of the 5,500 people challenging it, 95% were residents. So what we demonstrated was, very quickly, was A, when you talk about residents, there's a big silent majority who love nightlife. And they're often not heard. You might hear one person complain about noise or something. So we demonstrated that. We also demonstrated that if you're thinking about votes, you best not ignore that. And it was very successful in the sense that they said, okay, we're going to postpone this for a year. We're going to have a discussion about the value of the nighttime economy, and we're going to come back to the table, which is what they've actually done.